Hey everybody, it's Angela, and I just have a layout share to do today. And this is a picture that I took, and I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it. But right in here, right there, is the face of a coyote. And he was standing there looking at me. I was actually hiking up this hill, and I stopped halfway up just to kind of catch my breath, and I heard something coming up the hill behind me. And since there are cougar and bear in that area, I unsnapped my sidearm and I waited to see what it was. And when I saw it was the coyote, I went ahead and I shot him with my camera instead. And as soon as he saw me, he ran away. But I got this one shot of him, so that was really cool. And so I did this layout, and for the most of the papers, actually all of the papers except this craft paper, are from the Recollections Habitat paper pad, and it's got a lot of greens and browns and woodland kind of colors. And what I did was I used those papers to do some die cutting, and I used several dies. I used this one by Tim Holtz, and I just cut the bird off of it just so it was the branch. And then I used this leaf from this Sizzix die, this Leaves Sizzix die. And then I used these two, and don't laugh, I know these are really old, but they're new to me, and I got them used off of eBay, I think it was, eBay or Craigslist, eBay. And so I have these two, and so it was fun to use those, even though they're super duper old. I used the fir trees or conifers in the background, and then here's the Tim Holtz die in this craft paper, and then these two are the other branch dies, and I put some more down here. And then these little tiny ones, die cuts, are ones I had left over from a card kit from a long time ago, and they were just in my bin of random die cuts, and so I was glad to be able to pull those out. And one of the birds that I cut off the branch I put up here on top of my photo, and I just put spring 2013 just to use him to date it. For the letters, I used the Thickers, the American Craft Wood Grain Thickers. They're the patchwork font. And let's see, then for this little camera, I got at Saw Crafters, and it says, every photo has a story to tell. And they come like this. I got a pack. There's like a pack of like 6 of them. I've used a couple, so I have 3 left. It's like photo of the day, captured this moment, focus on your future. It has little sayings, you know, around the lens. And so I just took this and a little bit of brown chestnut ink and inked it to give it this more rich wood color. And then I took a red Sharpie and colored the heart in, and then I didn't want it to be too bright red. I thought that would just stand out a little bit too much. So then I took a brown Sharpie kind of over that just to tone the red down. I kind of wanted it to match more this kind of reddish brown color. So I did that on there, and then the only other thing I have is a little bit of this wood grain washi tape. And I don't know where this came from. I think it might be just a Recollections one. It's small. Yeah, I don't remember. So, anyhow, and then I did my journaling on the bottom. And so I really had fun doing this. It was fun using those really super old die cuts and getting rid of some stuff in my stash. And even though it's pretty simple, you know, it still looks, you know, pretty well embellished. So it doesn't look too bland or anything like that. But I only had the one photo, and I really kind of wanted to tell the story because it's not every day I see one, you know, face to face on the hillside. So I was so happy that it was a coyote and not something else. So anyhow, that is my layout, and I mentioned on my previous video that, you know, we're kind of in the process of moving and stuff, so I don't know how many videos I'm going to be doing for a while. I found some old scrapbooks. I might do some kind of flashback layout shares or something like that. Otherwise, you know, I'm kind of busy. You know what it's like moving house, so, and we've been here like over a decade, so that makes it worse because you accumulate so much stuff. So anyhow, I just wanted to share that layout, and if you have any questions or anything, leave me a comment below. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.